Hey everybody, it's your favorite YouTuber, Angie Chabot. I'm back with episode number 2 of Tales from the Hood. Now, Tales from the Hood is completely the basics of my life story. Every, once in a while, I get to tell the tale of my hood. Tales from the Hood is about my life stories, which I'm going to explore. Give me about that, got a hiccup. In my memoirs in 2023, be on the lookout for that. I haven't been talking work on my memoirs, but I'm gonna let you know when that happens when I get a printer. Anyways, episode 2 now. Now, episode 2 is gonna be talking about the formerly Christ Tab youth group called Misfit NYC. It was originally called Aftershock, but Pastor Chris Dorso changed it to Misfit NYC. And I was there for En Route for a few years, but they changed it to young adults because Pastor Chris wanted a version of that. He was working on his father, Pastor Mike Dorso. Now, I was involved in the church, 2006 till 2018, which I'm no longer a part, which I'm going to get to later in the video. So, anyways, I was in Misfit NYC. I wanted to work for Misfit NYC. I had a program called HRC Wine Gold that hooked me up with that. But I'll get to AHRC Wine Gold in a future episode of Tales from the Hood. Anyways, so we met this lovely lady named Geraldine Rivera Bono. God rest her soul. I don't know what she's doing right now. She is working. I don't know. It was like months before she quit the church. I'm not gonna get into specific on why she did that. So we had a meeting. And it was good. It was good. I was wanted to help with the church community. I was involved in creative. I was involved in the Legacy Center in Glendale. I was working with the church. And they told me you have to wait until Pastor Chris comes back or whatever. So I got a call, saying it's not going to happen today. It's not going to happen today because he's doing a meeting. It has to go through the pastor, who is Pastor Chris Dorso. So I had to wait a month later. I got the job, and my job was to work, greet them, watch the ceremony, and everything. So I was working there for about a year. I really did a good job every Friday nights doing Misfit NYC. Wine Go let me take the day off, but unfortunately, a year passed, and I got so angry with my mental health. You know, I was working for Annette, who was my social worker at the time. So a year passed, a few weeks before then, I quit Wine Gold. That'll be on a future episode of Tales from the Hood and everything. But on that fateful night, I was angry. I was angry that Zulu Melendez make a passer. I was claiming that I was misfit of the week, you know. But unfortunately, I was making passes Zulu Melendez. Unfortunately, unfortunately, I quit Wine Go. I was going through mental health. One time they announced the Misfit College. I really want to get into it, but due to my behaviors back then, I didn't do it. And one fateful night, I was there. I was so pissed off at that night. I wouldn't focus on my job. I pushed Jonathan Mercado, and I said, and I tried to push Mona, my boss, and I said the goddamn word. Not the GOT word. I'm not gonna mention that because I'm a Christian. And then I was fired from Misfit NYC because of my behaviors. I tried to go back, try to go back to them, but unfortunately they said no. But I just realized that in 2018 I was doing Growth Track, and unfortunately they told me you can't go back there. And then I quit Christ Tab, and Misfit NYC is for young adults and young people. But unfortunately, I'm too old to go back to Misfit NYC. I enjoyed Misfit NYC. It was a good program for me. I just want to say from bottom of Jonathan Mercado, I am very sorry for pushing you. I was going through a lot of problems that time. I'm sorry. And Ralph Castillo was gonna put me back to Mr. NYC, but he got me another job. So I said, "The hell with that." I quit. I quit Christ Tab after 12 years. That's gonna be on a future episode of that saga. And that's the end of my story of me working in Misfit NYC. Now the next episode, episode 3, will be in a couple of weeks talking about Midtown Comics. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Anthony Chabot, Twitter.com 450, Instagram Chabot20, Facebook.com Anthony Chabot. Sharing is caring. Share, click on the notification when I come on. So far we have 229 subscribers. Let's push for 235 until next. And I'm hoping that one day I will get a job somewhere at the church. Maybe I'll come back to Saints Church. I'm still friends with Pastor Chris Dorr, so I love you, buddy. I'm hoping that one day we'll reunite. But this is the episode of Tales from the Hood, episode 2, Mr. NYC. I'm glad that you joined. Until next time, Anthony out.